Good morning. Today is Alma 37, verses 21 through 30. And Alma's continuing to speak to Helaman and give him his charge. He's telling him, most importantly, about keeping the Jaredite record secret from the people. Not to keep, like, him having it a secret, but to keep their secret combinations away from them. He says that if they have them, then they will fall into those same patterns. So he's just warning him. He's like, keep the secret combinations away from these people. Keep their murders and their sins away, but make sure to preach about their destruction. Don't tell them how it came about. Well, the particulars, but anyways. So that's basically what's happening in these verses. And he uses a word. Alma uses a word. And it's gazelem. Gazelem. It's obviously Hebrew. And in my Ludlow book it talks about it. And it says, possible meaning of this word is given by Reynolds and Sojal, I don't know, as follows. Gazelem is a name given to a servant of God. The word appears to have its root in gaz, a stone, or Eliam, a name of God as a revelator. It's early. Or the interposer in the affairs of men. If this suggestion is correct, its roots admirably agree with its apparent meaning, a seer. So, interesting enough. Let's see. And then in my Gazelem appears to refer to a seer or servant of God, commissioned to apply the sacred means of interpretation in order to expose the wickedness of past societies and nations, and thus provide a warning to future generations to live according to the principles of the gospel. Helaman is commanded, as he applies such divine interpretation, not to bring to light the secret signs, oaths, plans, and combinations of degraded societies, but to use the fate of such societies as a compelling motivation to do good and to exercise an everlasting hatred against sin and iniquity. And then it talks a little bit about how Joseph Smith was referred to as Gazelem. I'll just read it. It is interesting that the prophet Joseph Smith was referred to by names Gazelem or Enoch in some of the early revelations in order to keep his identity secret from his enemies at the time. Elder Bruce R. McConkie postulates that Alma's reference to Gazelem may be a variant of the name Gazelem. Okay, so it's spelled two ways, but it looks almost exactly the same. Anyways, Gazelem or Gazelam. I would pronounce them the same. Anyways, referring to Joseph Smith, who was instrumental in bringing forth a portion of the Jaredite record as abridged by Moroni, or that Alma was referring to a title of one who has the gift of translating, or perhaps to an actual prophet among the Nephites. And then it goes in to verse 35. So, that's all I have for today. Just talking about Gazelem. Salem. Gazelem. Alright. We all knew I'm not good at the speech. Anyways, that's all I got. I hope you have a great day. What did you get out of these verses? Alright, love you all. Talk to you later.